Hello, my fire signs Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a general reading, taking a look at how your person feels about the connection. General reading, as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from it what makes sense for you, release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box, as well as a link to all of the creators that have decks featured here today. All right, guys, so these are the three that we're going to be using for the focus messages. The first is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, the Twin Flame Untold Truths deck, and then we'll grab one from the Soul Activation Oracle deck by Rising Sun Oracle. This third one is my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. So let's get started, guys. Let's see how this turns out for you to hear today when it comes to the connection that you are thinking about for this reading. And I don't really have a particular time frame in mind, so really whenever you're guided to tune into this, and if it resonates, fantastic. And as always, cross watchers are absolutely welcome. All right, let's grab your first message here. This one is grabbing my attention. Taking it seriously. Maybe they weren't taking it seriously before, and that's why it's popping up now. Okay, that could apply to either of you. You know, whoever wasn't taking it seriously before, or maybe whoever was not wanting to commit. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab your second focus message here, guys. Angels and spirit guides, please, for fire signs Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. How do they feel about the connection? All right, I'm guided to this one here. We've got the solar plexus chakra that's represented here, and maybe they're willing to take a chance on the relationship. You know, it might have been a bit of a risk before, or they weren't willing to gamble with the chance of seeing how this would all turn out between the two of you, but maybe they are now because they are taking it seriously, as it says right there. There could have also been an imbalance in the solar plexus between the two of you. Okay, so if somebody's self-esteem was compromised before, maybe that's why it's presenting itself here as well. Oops, sorry, I'm messing with my microphone here. All right, let's go ahead and grab your third focus message here. Angels and spirit guides for my fire signs. All right, this one is grabbing my attention here. We have the end. Okay, so something ended between the two of you. So this card says, I've tried to convince you that love was worth a shot. It was worth a chance. That you and I are so incredibly compatible. We're a perfect match. I don't know what it is with that lately. A lot of my readings have been popping up with that reference to perfect matches between two people. Maybe it's this time of year, it's a season. I've tried to make you see that I'll be here for you through thick and thin, that no matter what life hands us, we can make it through. But I can't keep trying for both of us. I guess we've reached the end of the road. I kind of feel things ended initially because somebody wasn't taking it seriously, as it says. And in order for a relationship to thrive, it takes two people putting in the effort to make things work, you know? So if perhaps your person here, my fire signs, if they were not putting in the effort, or if there was just an imbalance here, because there has to be equal give and take in a partnership to work. But whoever wasn't putting in the effort, that could have contributed to why things ended and why it ended up not working out initially. So let's add to that. This is the Mystic Moon Oracles deck, so let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for fire signs Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. How do they feel about the connection, the person that you are thinking about? There's this energy of grief, very sorrowful, very painful energy as a result of the connection that ended, more than likely. And if you look at the photos from both of these cards, obviously it's feminine energy, but that can apply to a masculine as well. But if you happen to be feminine resonating with these messages, then it could certainly have affected you tremendously when you guys went into separation. It was very painful. Soulmate, okay? So the person that you are thinking about for this reading, you have a very special soul bond with this individual. And maybe you needed time and distance away from each other for them to realize that they want to take a chance on this again. Look at this. We have victim followed by third party. So there was a third party involvement here, which is what contributed to the end of this partnership. And somebody was the victim of this circumstance here. We have understanding. Maybe whoever entered into a third party situation, it could be you, my fire signs, or the person that you are thinking about for this reading. There's been an understanding here, a mutual understanding perhaps between either yourself, the other person, or whoever went into a third party situation. And part of that understanding might be that maybe things weren't going to work out long term. It could also be you and your person, my fire signs, where, you know, there was that understanding that since a line was crossed, boundaries were crossed, maybe when things ended, they knew exactly where you were coming from, that you weren't going to be putting up with that. And so you guys went your separate ways. But we have the fifth dimension card popping up now. So you guys are connecting in the fifth dimension, even though you might not be together in the 3D world. Look at this. We've got forgiveness. They want perhaps to come forward with an apology. They're sorry for what they've done, for hurting you. They want forgiveness. Are you willing and open to forgive this person? Let's see what else. This is the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What else do we need to know about this connection? The two of you could have connected in a past life. You are coming through as soulmates here. There could have been unfinished business from past lifetimes, and so you guys reconnected in this lifetime. But what is coming through here is that you still ended up traveling down a very painful road with this person. They want to reach out. They want to make amends. They want to perhaps apologize. They want a second chance. They're ready to take things seriously between the two of you. They're still pining for you. Look at that. Still pining for you. So this third party element might be a thing of the past. Be mine. They still want you. So close. They miss those intimate moments that the two of you have shared. Wanting to be a part of your life again. I have a feeling though, even though you went into separation, energetically in the 5D, you've always been able to feel their presence, and maybe they've always been able to feel yours. Right now we do have a stalemate. So there's not a whole lot of movement going on right now, which is letting us know why you are in the fifth dimension. Look at this. We have a no answer. You see how that's falling right below forgiveness? So maybe some of you guys just are not ready to forgive this person. Maybe they have tried to reach out, tried to apologize, and your answer is no. That could be it for some of you. So we are ultimately taking a look at their perception of the relationship, the connection. And right from the beginning, they're ready to take things seriously here. I have a feeling that was an issue before. So they ended up hurting you very badly. They still want you. They still desire you. They want so much to be a part of your life. But some of you guys, maybe you're not ready to forgive, which is okay. You have to honor that if that's how you're feeling. They have to earn their way back into your life. Okay? So this is my new deck, guys. This is called the Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, and it does say tarot with a twist. And the twist here is that it contains the original 78 cards that you would get from any traditional tarot deck, but I've also included new court cards as well as additional oracle messages here. So there's about 117 cards here. There's a lot in this deck. So if you're interested in this one, as well as all of the other ones that you see here, like I've mentioned, all of those links are down below. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for this connection. Let's go ahead and see if there's a way for that no to turn into a yes. Can you guys make this work? Are you, or will you get to a point where you will be open to forgiveness? Angels and spirit guides, please, for fire signs. What else do we need to know here? Okay, we have a reversed card. We've got the Baron of Water. So for some of you, maybe your person is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is divine masculine energy, and it did come up in the reverse, so that's how we're going to read it. So the Baron of Water in the reverse is somebody who's careless. They have a very dull personality. They tend to overthink things. They turn mountains into molehills. It does represent a miserable life. You know, they tend to be a party pooper. You know, they have a boring personality. Family comes last. That's a part of this person's vibe in the reverse. Part of their carelessness is that they weren't taking things seriously in the relationship. They could have also been very withdrawn. And if they were withdrawn with you, more than likely they were investing their energies in a third party. And also when you guys would get into arguments, maybe they, you know, turned it into a much bigger deal than it really had to be. So if that's the type of masculine that you were dealing with, perhaps that's why we've got this card coming through. Let's see what else. So that's one of the new court cards from this deck. We do have the pink rose card coming through here. Okay. So for some of you, this could have been young love, an innocent love. You guys could have been childhood sweethearts for some of you. This is a card of admiration, of joy, appreciation. It is feminine energy. And also, perhaps if you're feminine tuning in, maybe your masculine love to give you roses, specifically pink roses here. And it's interesting how we've got the red rose right next to it. This represents a deep love. For some of you, it can also represent a new love. If you decided to go in a different direction away from someone who got themselves into a third-party situation. But I'm also feeling for those of you who still want this person, regardless of what's happened, this is an eternal love. This is a very fiery, passionate connection here, coming through as soulmates. The chemistry, red hot chemistry. So there's something with roses here that maybe a masculine loved to give the feminine roses. We have the saber of air coming through as well. Time to clean house. Cut toxicity out of your life, bad relationships, whether romantic in nature, friendships, or unhealthy family connections, need to be addressed, released, and cleansed out of your life. Don't hold on to the past or heavy baggage you've been carrying. Throw it out like yesterday's trash. Time to move on and bring in some fresh air. And perhaps that's what some of you guys did. You cut this person out of your life because of what they were doing, and they hurt you, and you decided to clean house. You decided to detach from people that were not good for you. And now they want forgiveness. But maybe you're not there quite yet, which is why we have a stalemate and a no answer. This is quite interesting because look at this. We've got the Baron of Fire coming up next. So the Baron of Fire is specifically divine masculine fire. Okay, this is a reading for my fire signs. So if you happen to be picking up off of the energy of divine masculine fire sign, this could be you right here. Or my feminines, if you're watching for a divine masculine fire sign, this is their vibe right here. They have a passion for life. They're very adventurous. They are the life of the party. They have a very jovial personality. They could be very successful in their career. They tend to be really good under pressure. They're very confident. A passionate lover, really. As a husband, as a father, they're very caring, very compassionate in that role. But, you know, what I'm picking up here for some of you, because we do have that third party, we've got two divine masculines here. And so my feminines, there are two masculines here perhaps that you were involved with, if that applies. Or of course it could be the masculine who got themselves into a third party. But I feel specifically for some of my feminines, you are dealing with two masculines, and maybe it was very difficult for you to make a choice between the two, but it created a very complicated situation. But look at this, you've got the Ten of Cups right here. So there's a reunion between two people who want to be together but are in separation right now. The Ten of Cups is a homecoming. It's fulfillment. It is a dream that can manifest. This is divine love right here. A happy relationship. A very harmonious future with the right person, my fire signs. We already have the soulmate card right here. The Ten of Cups is being able to live that life, a very happy life with your soulmate that can result in marriage and long-term commitment. So if they weren't serious before, they're serious now. They want to be able to bring in the Ten of Cups for the two of you to be happy together once and for all, and to get past the heaviness of what happened here when you guys went into separation as a result of infidelities and third parties here. That is what's presenting itself here. Okay, so I wanted to also grab some additional messages from my Sugar and Spice Oracle. So this does contain some racy messages in here. If that sort of thing bothers you, you're more than welcome to fast forward or click off at this point, okay? So let's go ahead and grab some messages from here, fire signs. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. How do they feel about the connection? Well, we already have a pretty good idea. They want that Ten of Cups with you. They want that happy ending, that happily ever after with you. They want you to be a part of their future. They want to be able to take things out of the fifth dimension and be with you for real in the 3D world. And I have a feeling here you'll hear from them soon. You will hear from them soon. We do have Lavender coming through here. I've been through enough thunderstorms when it comes to finding love. When I'm with you, my world is calm. You are my peace, my tranquility, my serenity. And maybe they didn't know that at the time. They needed to lose you, or they needed to experience life without you for them to realize what you represented in their life. We have Grapes. Our love is like fine wine. It's only gotten better with time. Let's drink to forever. They want forever with you. And with a second chance here, Just like fine wine, you know, as more time passes, things will improve and get better. We've got sweet potato coming through. You know you want me. You want to get your hands on me and spread me wide open, exposing who I really am on the inside. The real me. Only a privileged few get to know me that intimately, but only one gets to enter my heart. That one is you. And if this is how you're feeling, my fire signs, it certainly is your call who you allow into your heart space. You know who it is that you're focused on for this reading. And if they want you, they're going to have to come and get you. The timing has to be right as well. Because, again, going back to this stalemate and forgiveness, if your answer for now is no, then they're going to have to take a step back for a good minute until you're ready. You know, because this is something that you're letting them know. It's like, only a privileged few get to know me this intimately. Okay? And I have a feeling they kind of blew it before, which is why there was an ending here. Which is why we've got this energy of grief. It was very painful. But if you're willing and open to a second chance, you might find yourself welcoming in this 10 of Cups. We have whipped cream. I need the sweet taste of you to make my wildest fantasies come true. You're my ultimate indulgence. Everything's better when you're on top. What are you waiting for? Make me squirt my deliciousness all over you and we can eat each other for dessert. Okay? So definitely the sexual chemistry between the two of you was on fire. And lastly, we have frosting. Oh, how the thought of you does things to me. The way you run your fingers through me excites me beyond words. The gentle heat from your warm tongue makes me melt. I love the feel of your smooth, creamy skin touching mine. You're my sweetest fantasy. See, they still desire you big time. This is a very passionate connection, or at least it was at one point in time. And you guys can have that again. But it is your call here, my fire signs, whether you allow them back into your life or not. Totally your call. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here. This is my X Oracle deck. So let's go ahead and grab some messages. Some of these messages could be from you to them, or of course from your person to you. Angels and spirit guides, please. My heart will never beat the same without you. Look at this next message. I mean, I think some of you guys are still really pissed at this person because we have another no. Okay, so that's very difficult to ignore right there. It's like right now, you're not ready. Right now, you're not opening up your heart to let this person in. And that's absolutely okay. They hurt you. And again, they're going to have to earn their way back in. There's absolutely no guarantee that they ever will. You know, because the ball is in your court here, my fire signs. I love you. I always have. I always will. Okay, so they're communicating this to you at this time. Is it really over between us? Please tell me we can try again. You know, and for some of you guys, your answer is no. For now. Or at least maybe forever for some of you. It's totally up to you. But for some of you guys, I do feel you would be willing to allow this person back in. But there are those of you, we've got 2 no answers here where maybe it's the end of the road. That's why we've got the end right there. You're the best gift I've ever been blessed with, and I took you for granted. They know they blew it. They absolutely know. There will never be another love for me like the love we shared. You know, they've realized a lot of this stuff after you guys ended things. I miss your hugs and kisses. They sure do. They miss those intimate moments with you. The nights seem endless since we've gone our separate ways. So this person, you know, they have very restless nights. They're thinking about you, fantasizing about you, those intimate moments that you guys have shared. Let's grab one more. And they're not getting a whole lot of sleep here. I will never love again. Never. And look at this bottom of the deck, guys. Look at that. You are my person. I am yours. We both made mistakes. We deserve a second chance. And there's that card right there to take advantage of that second chance. Will you allow them back in? My fire signs, totally up to you. Okay? All right, guys, so let's wrap things up here with some final messages, some healing messages from your angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Some healing messages from your angels, guys, to wrap things up here. We've got your guardian angel blessing you, protecting you, watching out for you at this time. They know that this hasn't been an easy journey whatsoever. Listening. It's very important for you to listen to your intuition, follow your gut, follow your angel guides, your spirit guides, a higher power, whatever you're guided to accept at this time in your life. They're always watching out for you. You don't have to travel this journey alone. Look at this. You've got Archangel Michael blessing you and protecting you as well. That's such a blessing to have so many angels surrounding you at this time in your life. Pay attention to the signs that are surrounding you right now. Signs can come in so many forms here, guys. A number, a name, whether your person's, your own. It could be a place that you visit and something just grabs your attention. It could be a song that you hear on the radio. Whatever it is, it's a sign that is very specific to you, your person, your life, the connection. You'll know it's meant for you. What else, please, for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? Spiritual growth, you know, it's a reminder for you to just tap into your strength, your faith, what the angels are wanting to convey to you at this point in time. They are really surrounding the energies of these healing messages. Look at the next card. Support from the spirit realm. Again, angels, spirit guides, God, loved ones who might have passed on that are still guiding you. So if you've ever felt alone on this journey, especially having gone through grief, heartbreak, an ending of a relationship that was very difficult for you, through this journey, you're healing. And if you're not done healing, maybe that's why your answer is no for now. But once you have done the work on yourself, focus on self-love and healing your broken heart, healing whatever parts of you needs it. Maybe when the time is right, you'll be more open to at least having a conversation with your person. And if they feel the need to apologize, maybe at that point you'll be more ready and open to forgiveness. So just follow your heart, your intuition, your gut, and do what feels right for you. It starts there, you know? And look at this last card here, guys. Sound familiar? Remember from the lavender card, it does say my serenity on the bottom. And you have another serenity card right here. That is what you represent to this person. Maybe when you guys broke up, their life was chaotic. And it was crazy. And nothing made sense. And everything kind of just fell apart for them. But with you, everything was calm and tranquil and serene and peaceful, and they want that back. Will you allow it, is the question here. Your choice, your call. And you can also, if you're not wanting this person back, you can allow this serenity into your life on your own. Because that in and of itself could be what's keeping you at peace in your life right now, because you detached from somebody that hurt you. Okay, so nobody's ever guiding you. I certainly would not ever guide you to go back to somebody that you don't want to have back in your life. And maybe that's why we've got 2 no answers here for some of you. Honor that. Honor whatever it is that your heart is telling you. Do what feels 100% right for you, and you will not go wrong. Follow your heart. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Whatever part of this reading made sense for you, I do hope that it helped you out. And for anyone interested in a personal private reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, as always, for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.